Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, my name is Ann Brigham, Brigham. I live in Belgrade, Montana. I am an abortion survivor, as is our son, Sam. I'd like you to go back in time with me to 1893. My then 15-year-old great-grandmother became pregnant by the husband of the family that she worked for as a mother's helper. She could have had an abortion, but instead chose to give her child life, and on July 7, 1894, gave birth to Stella. Stella went on to marry, had 8 children. My father was the number 6 child. At last count, there were over 280 descendants from Stella, of whom I am one. Abortion does not take the life of just one child, but of untold generations. Now I'd like you to jump ahead exactly 100 years later to 1993. My husband and I began to pursue adoption due to infertility. No adoption agencies in the state where we lived were taking new applicants as their waiting lists were too long. We learned we were just one of over 2 million couples wanting to adopt in the United States. Through the grapevine, we learned of a college freshman in South Dakota with an unplanned pregnancy, and though she could have legally had an abortion, she chose to give her baby an untold generation's life. Her baby, our son Sam, is now 24 years old and a very engaged, responsible, and productive member of our community. This was a fetus in the body of that 18-year-old college girl. I find it absolutely horrific that in every state in the United States there are many laws in place protecting animals from cruelty and inhumane treatment, often as felonies with thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines and jail time. Yet there is not one law in any state in our country that gives the same protection to an unborn child. To give you an example, the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act passed in 1940 prohibits any possession of any part of an eagle's nest, a feather. It is illegal to disturb, wound, or kill an eagle, even to touch an eagle egg, because it will become an eagle. And yet, we allow in our country for babies to be dismembered in the womb, even now in some states to be murdered even as they pass through the birth canal. For an eagle and all those things connected with the eagle, the felony conviction is a maximum of $250,000 fine and up to 2 years in prison. For organizations, the fine is doubled. Rewards are provided for information leading to the arrest and conviction of violators. What is wrong with this picture? Eagles, their eggs, nests, and feathers have more protection through the laws in our country than any unborn child. And make no mistake, it is a child. I appeal to each one of you to be a defender of those who cannot defend themselves from conception to the grave, and to please vote yes on HB 302. Thank you. Can I pass?
Give it to the secretary, yes.